Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. The sprint is on for the GOP presidential nomination ahead of next week's primary, with former Governor Nikki Haley's bus stop tour stopping at Bluffton's Oyster Factory Park on Tuesday. She wedged the trip here between stops in her hometown of Bamberg and a later stop in Somerville. And earlier this week in Blythewood, Haley signed a campaign sign for a high school senior who had ditched her government class to see the candidate. Haley wrote, "She was with me during government class" on the sign to help with the excuse. And former President Trump is holding a rally at the Charleston Convention Center on Wednesday night, Valentine's night, at 7 o'clock. Bluffton voters have gone to the polls to elect a new member of town council to finish out the term of new mayor Larry Toomer. Voters had to remember which Emily, as first-time candidates, Emily Burden and Emily Mayer, were on the ballot. Now, Burden owns Gigi's Boutique in Old Town and is a lifelong Bluffton resident. Mayer, like many others, is fairly new to Bluffton, moving here from New Jersey 4 years ago. She is a former school teacher and a senior manager of a political consulting group. A Walterboro man who says he's never met Alec Murdaugh is going to prison for 7 years for his role in providing painkillers to Murdaugh. Jerry Rivers has already spent more than 200 days in jail, and Judge Clifton Newman credited him with being forthcoming about what he's done. He pleaded guilty to 7 charges ranging from distributing drugs to money laundering to lying to insurance companies. And he handled nearly $90,000 in his partnership with Curtis Smith, who still faces several charges for his relationship with Murdaugh. And the latest fraud we're being warned about by the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office involves the criminals claiming to be Beaufort County law enforcement representatives calling residents to tell them that they have outstanding warrants for their arrest or they've missed jury duty, and offering them, well, we'll take care of it. We'll take care of your problem for a price, payable in gift cards or through PayPal or even Bitcoin. Now, the Sheriff's Office says it will never solicit payments over the phone. Over the last year, a Hilton Head woman lost nearly $500,000 after a warning that her computer had been hacked. A St. Helena resident lost thousands in a similar scam involving money orders. And finally, State Senator Tom Davis is again trying to pass legislation to legalize medical marijuana for those afflicted with cancer, MS, or terminal illnesses to relieve their pain. He got a version of it through the Senate last year, but other senators and House members are proposing enough amendments to clog its passage once again. Davis has been trying to get a new law for a decade now, and he'll push it again in the Senate this week. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on your screen. And remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And check out our website at WHHI-TV.com. If you have a news tip, a story idea, or even a great photo about the weather, well, you can just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now let's get an update on sports from Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. We have playoff basketball on tap tonight with 8 teams from around the Loco tipping off what they hope to be long postseason runs. But first, we had one last Lowco-on-Lowco matchup last night, with Thomas Heyward traveling to rival Beaufort Academy for the regular season finale. It was a big night for the Eagles, who not only swept the Rebels on senior night, but also celebrated a big milestone as Kamirah Freeman poured in 32 points in a 63-33 win in the girls' game, crossing the 1,000-point mark in the process. Freeman was our guest last night on the LowcoSports Lowdown and reflected on the big moment that capped her tremendous high school career. Now the real fun begins because it's bracket season. Survive and Advance is the name of the game from here on out, and the Bluffton girls and Hampton County boys begin the February frenzy tonight with legitimate hopes of claiming the ultimate prize. The Bobcats have won 18 consecutive games heading into tonight's first round Class 4A game against Richland Northeast, while the Hurricanes are riding an 11-game winning streak with Lake Marion visiting Estill tonight. The girls from Hilton Head, May River, and Whale Branch open with tough road tests as the Seahawks take on Hartsville, the Sharks face Wilson, and the Warriors travel to Lakeview. On the boys' side, Beaufort is at Dillon, and Battery Creek goes to Loris in Class 3A, while Class 2A Ridgeland Hardyville heads all the way to Rock Hill to face York Prep. We'll track down the scores and round up all the action live at 10 p.m. tonight on the Loco Hoops Report. So join us on the Loco Media Network to find out who will keep repping the Loco in round 2. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thank you, Justin. And now our forecast with Maria.
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to have plenty of sunshine this week, but then we are going to see the rain coming back by the weekend. So taking a look at Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with Hillnet having a high 59, a low of 42, Bluffton's going to have a high 61, a low of 39, and Beaufort's going to have a high 61 and a low of 41. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 7:07 and sunset's going to be at 6:08. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 7:30 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 12:41 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into the weekend. Thursday, it's going to be sunny with highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. Then come Friday, it's going to be cloudy with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. And then come Saturday, we're supposed to see scattered showers throughout the day, but should be clearing up by the evening. Highs will be in the 50s and 60s, lows in the 40s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. Carlton Dallas will join us once again with his business update. Stay tuned.